that county is one of the most corrupt counties in the nation. I remember I was building an airport and the FBI came into one of our meetings and raided the job and blah, blah, blah. So person after person that you're going, hey, we're in trouble with this corrupt county, person after person is coming back going, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. I know, I was there. It happened to me, whatever, right? Same thing with the forces of religion. All of a sudden you're talking to people really close to the situation going, man, I'd be careful. I've come to think that those people are evil and you need to be careful. It's like, wow, like we all knew about this. I thought I was going to church, right? And it turns out there's a whole group of people that knew about this, right? That have experienced the pattern over time. And because of threats made against them or risk to their family are not willing to stand up. So we had to really grapple with that. It's like, are we going to keep going down this road? And how long do we stay locked in it? And when does it become stupid, not just to protect your family? But then as I laid awake at 2 a.m., night after night after night, thinking and praying about these things, it's like, man, these problems compound over time. And if the very first people that figured out that this was dreadfully wrong and antithetical to the way things were supposed to be working would have put a stop to it right there, those structures wouldn't have been in place, 10 years later to inflict this suffering on my family, right? So if we just go back and take our own safety and get out of this stranglehold, we're basically not only betraying truth and submitting to the demands for silence and submission from corrupt powers, we're then strengthening those powers and leaving them in place to afflict the next families, right? It's like, okay, we're going to go away and go to another church. And meanwhile, welcome visitors, come through the doors, right? And there's it doesn't stop, right? So it was fascinating then going, how is it that these structures survive so long? Why? And then you start looking at the cases where, let's say there's a sports trainer who's sexually abusing women for a decade. And then it finally comes out and breaks. And it's like, how could that possibly continue? Well, when you walk through those waters, you realize how it can continue because the system can make life hell for those. And so basically it's like it takes so much to build up before finally it breaks